Hey, 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 welcome back, students. Welcome to another edition of Photopea.com. Today, I want to take you through a simple lesson how to make a logo using Photopea. And today's theme is a space travel company. So you think of the company name and maybe a company theme, and then find images on the Google Chrome that you can blend and use parts of to create your own logo. And with that, let's start. The first thing I do is type in rocket silhouette. And then you can see my objective is to gain access to one of these types of rockets, maybe this one. Let's see what happens if I right click, save image as, and then I'm going to call it Rocket 2. I've already made one of these, and just leave it as a PNG. And then it's now saving into my downloads folder. Maybe it's saving into your recents folder. Save. Say yes. Okay. I thought about this beforehand, and I'm going to have a spacewalker. So I'm looking up spacewalker, SILHOUETTE. I don't even know how to spell silhouette, but I found it, and now I'm looking for spacewalker. Ooh, and I see some other stuff, but maybe something in here looks like it might do the trick. I kind of like this. Wonder if I can get something like that. Just selecting things to see if I can enlarge it. Hey, that's all I'll need. I can just go right click, save image as astronaut silhouettes. That's what I'll leave it, and save it as a JPEG in my downloads folder. All right. Now I'm going to open Photopea. I have two images. So I'll go to www.photopea, and I get Photopea Online Editor. I'm going to go new project. Just start with an 8.5 by 11 paper. So type this. Maybe you want to name this new project like Space Logo. And change from pixels to inches, and change the size from width 17.78 to 8.5, that's 8.5, and change the height to 11. And begin with white paper, 72 DPI, create. And there's a white sheet of paper. Then you're going to go File, Open. I'm starting with my astronaut because I want to crop it down. So I go Open my image there. And I'm going to use this marquee tool. Anytime I want to find or use part of an image, I just grab the marquee tool. It's the second tool down. And I'm going to put a rectangle around this corner, spacewalking astronaut right there. And then I'm going to go Edit, Copy. Now I return to the first tab that I created, which is just a blank white paper, and go Edit, Paste. Okay, now that's part of my logo, and I'm going to add it with that rocket. So I'm going to, again, File, Open, go to my Rocket 2, and then I'm going to go Select All, Edit, Copy, return to the original Space Logo PSD page, and go Edit, Paste. Also note, I'm creating backgrounds as I go. When you see the checkerboard, that means the layer that you're seeing, if you see that checkerboard, that means that layer is transparent. If you see white, that means it's white. My background is white and it's locked, can't do anything to it. Layer 1 is my astronaut and it's got a transparent background. And layer 2 has got a transparent background, apparently. And I want to make it smaller. So I'm going to make these similar. So I'm going to go, I'm on the rocket layers. You can see layer 2 is my rocket. So with that said, and it's dark gray, you can see That's when I can go edit, transform, scale, and change the size, make it smaller. You can distort it. You can make it look, you want to change things up a little bit. Now, you can experiment also by taking, if I could deselect, by using this arrow tool, maybe deselect. Now, I can also grab these and see what happens. It turns out layer 2 is not transparent. Maybe the layer is, but there's also a rectangular white box around my actual astronaut. So I'm going to put it back. I'm going to leave it like that for now. Now I've just got to think of a name. So I'm going to go text for T and click on the white page. As you can see, it created another layer right here on the right side, text layer 3. And remember to be aware of the size. And I can see the size by looking at that little line, and it does look small. So I'm going to slide my slider and make my font kind of big, large, like that. So now I can also be aware the Deja Vu Sans is not my favorite font. So I click up here next to the T because I want to change the font to whatever I want. And I, as I said in a previous lesson, prefer bold and maybe something space. I know there's one called Galaxy, and it does look space age. So try that. Or Neutron and Pluto, whatever. Maybe you can think of something that'll think of space. Anyway, it's okay. I'm going to look up this one. It's bold. And then I'm going to type space. And quite honestly, I'm going to make each word a separate layer. So with that said, I'm going to leave that as is and just click the T again and then click on my screen again. Now I'm going to make a new word, travel. And once again, make a third word or whatever you so choose, but you want to make possibly each line or each word a different font so that you can adjust them. I'm not a different font, but a different layer. Okay, so right now, space travel is going to be much larger. That's the thing. And then incorporated, I'm going to make it small so it'll fit right under. First, I want to adjust the word space so I can use that select tool. Oh, make sure you're on the right layer. I'm going to bring it up here, space, maybe there. And then bring this one. Oops, go to the travel layer. Sorry. Grab it there. Maybe overlap it like that. That's kind of neat. See, it's overlapping a bit. And then this word incorporated. Well, leave that. Go incorporated right here. And as I said, I'm going to edit, transform, scale to adjust the size. See, make it small like this. And maybe too tall. I don't know. Maybe make them all tall. I think I might make them all tall. So again, grab travel, go edit, transform, scale. Now I want to show you, you don't have to do one at a time. Here's a real neat trick. If you actually select travel and then go to this thing called layer merge down, travel and space are now going to merge onto one layer. So first you select the upper layer, then you go layer, merge down, and what that does is it merged the two words, space and travel. Now I can stretch them together. Edit. See, I'm on that layer, the travel layer, but that has two words on it now, and they're together. Scale. See, now I can stretch them both to make them even. And also, think about how I'm going to overlap possibly the word space travel with the word incorporated. Maybe it's a little too much. So I go edit, transform, scale. I'm thinking about the composition, thinking about readability, thinking about what's my logo look like. That's what I would say I'm going to go with. Now, I can merge this all into one by going layer, flatten image. It'll merge everything into one layer. There it is. One piece, one logo, one immovable object. And now I'm going to make it its final size by using the marquee tool, putting a rectangle around the whole logo that I like. At that point, you see the marquee. Oops, and I've got too close to the top. No. You want to have an even border space around the entire logo. Try to do that. Oops, got to be on the right layer. Got to unlock it. Sorry, unlock the layer. Now try it again. I'm going to make a rectangle way up here. So I'm trying to crop it down using this rectangle shape right here. And that's fine, like that. That's what I want as a crop down job. I'm going to go edit. Watch, I'll copy it. Then I'll make a file new. And again, it's still space logo. And then you don't have to change these numbers. That is the same size as the last thing you copied. So anyway, create and then edit paste. And there's your final logo. If you want to add a border around it, you can see we can go to the background, click, unlock the background, and then go layer, layer style, stroke. And you want the position to be inside, because if you put it inside, it puts it inside the border, and you can squeeze it in, I believe. Something's happening here. It's not on the, I see. Okay, cancel that. One thing is, this whole logo is white. So what I want to do is go to here and then use that layer style, stroke, and again, use the inside position, and it's red. Maybe I like red. I do like red. Can do colors. Anyway, I actually want to go just black. Just keep it simple. Go right here. See how I moved the circle down to the corner where it's dark. Then I got the black. And then the reason why I like that is because I like the way the P overlaps the border. See? Thinking of aesthetics, thinking of refined design. Okay? And now file. Two things. You can save as PSD or you can export as PNG. The PNG is the image file you want to turn in. I saved it. It's in my downloads folder. You can just verify that before you exit. Don't exit until you verify. There's my space logo too. That's what I'm going to turn in. I hope you enjoyed this video and you have good luck making your space theme.